Hi guys, today I would like to tell you a little bit more about this specific rifle. It's a Colt M16a1. It's almost new, it's only shot like a few times. It has been in stock for many years. It's about 50 years old, let's say about mid 70s. It has been made, and I would like to start at the front and go back to the bedstock. As you can see, it still has the bayonet lock. This bayonet it's the right model, but it's not an original one. Unfortunately, quite hard to find here, but it is doable, and I will get an original one in the future. Of course, if we start at the muzzle, it's the standard birdcage flash hider. It's the A1 model. First they had like a 3-prong, and later they had this model. I think about 68 or something. They start with this model. They say that the 3-prong it gets stuck in the bushes, or some opened like cans with it, and the barrel bent or it get damaged. So they decided to use the birdcage flash hider. Of course, the pencil barrel. Unfortunately, this barrel is not original. This weapon was originally imported from Germany. The story is that a company in Germany, they imported it from Singapore when they were just new, and they went to Germany, then they converted it to semi-auto. Due to the German law, they had to change the barrel. It was not allowed to have like a military barrel, so they changed the barrel. It's the same profile, but it's not original. The original barrel, this is a mid-70s weapon, so it should have CMP-B, but I think it should be marked CMP chrome bore. So fully written CMP, Colt mechanical particle tested chrome bore. So it has a chrome bore, chrome chamber. It still has the original Colt gas block. It's marked with a C, and I think it's this. The bell is here. Yeah, the bell is here as well. There's a drain hole over here. So they reused the original flash hider and gas block, but only changed the barrel. The triangle handguards, they have like the semi-gloss finish. Personally, I prefer like the glossy finish. These were the newer ones. You also see a lot on the like 70s and early 80s Spartans called SB1s. They have the same also with semi-gloss finish, but they are original, marked left and right as well. So very cool. This rifle, when it was imported from Germany, it was never been shot. Maybe a test shot for the barrel or something, but it was new. It was in stock over there, and so pretty cool to have something this old and only shot like a few rounds. Personally I shot like 200-300 rounds, so it's basically a brand new weapon. So triangle handguards, of course the flat, not the delta ring, but this is the flat A1 style slip ring. Upper, standard upper, it's marked CH, Colt Hartford, I think. And if you look closely, you can see this gun is marked as with export stamps. I don't know if you can see it, the markings. It is marked Colt M16a1 caliber 5.56, and it's a 9mm series. 9mm was mainly for export, and this weapon was exported from the US to Singapore and then to Germany. And yeah, basically quite a standard Colt upper receiver. With the standard gas port, of course the power assist, very cool. If you have the spoilers, they don't have the forward assist. I like it that they don't have the forward assist, because actually that were the early castings, they did not have the forward assist. So it's quite cool that the spoilers have them. But it's also cool to have a forward assist. Charging handle, standard A1 charging handle. Nothing really strange about it. Just a normal. As you can see, almost no wear, just some wear from having it in stock for a while. The buttstock, of course, the buttstock with the trapdoor. Again, I prefer without trapdoor and the glossy one, but it's original to this rifle, so pretty cool. Buttstock with the trapdoor, the not moving swivel is fixed. I think it has like, it feels like it has a coating. I'm not really sure, but it feels like it has a little bit of a coating. This one is, this one doesn't have a coating, I think, but this one, the front swivel, it has a coating. It's moving. So now, as you can see, nothing to tell about the upper. If you look at the lower receiver, of course the markings, you can see here, it's like safe, fire, auto, but unfortunately the auto is blocked due to the lock. You can see like this pin over here, it is blocked. At the other side you will see like the full fenced retaining pin with the full fence. I think that like the Sporters, they have like the flat no fence, the flat slab side lower. I think they call it slab side lower. This one has the fenced. Again, it's pretty cool to have slab side lower, because it were the early lowers, the early Air Force, US Air Force lowers, but the later ones, all the M16A1s, they had like the full fence. I think the M16e1, they had like partial fence or slab side. But also the small retaining pin, front retaining pin over here, it's also a little bit different. At SP1s they have like the bigger, so you could not put auto uppers on the sport lowers. But, nowadays they have like conversion kits with little rings and offset pins to make it fit, because it's not that simple to make it auto again. It was like they did it for the ATF to show look what we have done, and now it's really a civilian model, but it's not relevant anymore. Also here it is like a standard, like a newer type bolt catch. And of course I have here a 30 round magazine. I think the A1s, it was, I think they came with like 130 round mag and a few 20 round magazines. So pretty cool. Let me see this magazine. It's not, this is Cooper Industries Upland. So it's not marked Colt. I have them also marked with Colt. It has the plastic folder. I think the other ones, they have like a metal aluminium folder, This one has a plastic folder, but pretty cool. I like the look of the 20 round magazines, of course, typical Vietnam War magazines, but also cool to see it in a 30 round magazine. Pretty nice. I will show you the inside. Let me see. Parkerized bolt carrier group. It's also marked with a C over here. The bolt itself is marked MP. That it has shot like the high pressure cartridge to check if the bolt would survive. What they did, of course, this was an automatic weapon. To make it semi, they milled away this part. Normally this part will be like here to trip the others here again. Here you can see they milled it. They forgot to parkerize it or blew it again. It's a little bit of pity to mill it and not do this. If you look inside the rifle, you can see that they removed the outers here, welded in something here, but also this very ugly. They closed in the upper receiver. Normally you would have, this would have been removed. They welded in, they drilled like a screw in here and they welded like this steel plate to cover this hole. They did a lot to make it semi-only. This was a little bit overdone, I think. If you just mill this away, remove the outers here, weld in, drill a pin, weld it together. I think this should be enough. And this is a little bit overdone, but it is what it is. If you look, let me see. Standard buffer with the weights. It's also, let me see if it's marked. I don't even know if it's marked. No markings on the buffer. So that's a little bit strange, because you would expect that Colt marked it with a C, because when other companies like H&R or General Motors, when they started producing M16a1s in the 68, I think they started, then Colt marked everything with a C so people can see who the manufacturer was, but I don't see any markings. But it looks like a Colt, also with this orange cap. I've also seen them with a red cap, and I have one with a red cap and with a retaining pin. There's an older one. This doesn't have the retaining pin, but it also doesn't have no markings. My eyes are not that good, but I should be able to see some markings, but no markings over here. What's very cool about this rifle, personally, that if you shoot it, you hear like the recoil spring. So you hear the ring, ring, you hear the recoil spring. And if you shoot like a M16 or AR-15 A2, they solved it. But now you can really hear, the recoil spring going back and forth over here. Pretty cool. Yeah, nothing strange about this, only that they milled a part away. Yeah, for the rest, of course, the typical A1 pistol grip. I like it more than the A2. I think the A2 is a little bit, they made the buttstock a little bit longer. I prefer the shorter buttstock from the A1. I prefer the pistol grip. I also prefer the triangle handguards. Of course, it's easier to have like the A2 to have like two parts that are identical if you want to change something. And with the A2 you can put some more things on it. It has a little bit of the old rail. Of course, you can get the newer handguards where you can mount all kinds of optics and things. Or lights. I think the optics you would have like the upper receiver without a carrier handle, and they have mounted. Of course, they've mounted here. They have the weaver rail, or how do you call it, to mount the optics, because you don't want it on a moving part like this. It can be manipulated quite easy. But I like the fixed carry handle. I like this. It feels good. So yeah, I think this is a little bit the newer material. I have another old M16a1. It has the shiny furniture, and it feels a little bit different. It feels like more fiber or fiberite material. And this, they say it's stronger, but it feels cheaper, in my opinion. But it's all original Colt, only the barrel. And I have a spotter, and I'm thinking about changing the barrel because the spotter is marked CMP chrome bore, and it should be right for this weapon. I think when the German company who converted it, when they imported it from Singapore, I think it should have had like a CMP chrome bore barrel, but they actually I wrote the company to see if they still had the barrels, but they didn't have the barrels anymore. When they changed it, I think they destroyed it. But it's really crazy. It's the exact same barrel, exact duplicate, but only it has like 223 Remington on it instead of 556, and it's the same. It's really a pity that they in Germany that they have to change the barrel. It makes no sense. Maybe the military barrel can have like more rounds before it heats up or something, but I see no reason to change the barrel. Okay, change the bolt carrier, cut it, remove the autos here, weld some stuff in it to make it almost impossible to get it back to auto, but changing the barrel makes no sense. It's really a pity. If the barrel was original, the whole gun was original. But so that's a little bit of pity, and I don't know what to do with it. I think I leave it like this for now. But maybe in the future I will change it to a CMP chrome bore. And but all in all, very cool rifle. Just a few rounds, shoots very accurate. Shoots similar to like the Colt Spotter series, and yeah, pretty cool. I'm looking at for this one. I would like to have some wooden furniture, put some wooden furniture on it, just for fun. I like the wood, like the walnut wood. I saw it in the US on some website, but it's if you want to order it, you have to wait a long time, and it's a little bit difficult. They don't reply to me. Maybe because I'm in the Netherlands or something. They want to ship in the US more, I think. They don't. They are a little bit hesitant to ship abroad, but I will get it, and if I don't get it, I will try to make it myself. But it's quite a big project to make this in wood, but it's possible. So all in all, pretty cool rifle. This M16a1. Only a few in the Netherlands, not much. The most you see here are the Spotter series, and the most you see are actually like the A2s, the newer A2s. And if these come online for sale, they are pretty high priced, and they are gone because a lot of my age that are allowed, that they have like a license to have them when you are old enough. They watched the Tour of Duty when they were a kid, so they want like the retro rifle and with the triangle handguards. And you can have like you can build it from a newer lower, but it's much cooler to have an original Colt one. So all in all, very cool rifle. So hope you like it. If you have any questions or comments or something wrong about what I'm telling, let me know. It's always cool to learn more. There are a lot of experts on the internet. I'm certainly not an expert. I'm just a fan of M16a1 models. So any comments, please let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching.